Gil and his friend Noah were looking for games for their Sega Saturn at EB Games when they came across the Sonic R. Gil was going to ask how much it was, but when he got to the counter, the salesperson said for them to just take the game for free and get out. When Noah heard the salesperson say, "Take the game with you," he dropped the games he was looking at and ran over to Gil. "You say we could have the game for free?" he asked. Gil was going to shake his head no when the salesperson said yes. Noah grabbed Gil by his arm and the game and pulled them out of the store to his house. When they got to Noah's house, Noah got his Sega Saturn and Sonic R and put the game in. When the game started, they didn't see Sonic or Knuckles. They only saw the look like Tails. Noah thought it was just a glitch or something. Someone hacked it. But Gil knew it was more than a glitch or a hack game, much more evil. First thing they noticed when Noah started the first race is that the track was full of dark and black. The music was playing, "Can You Feel the Sunshine?" but played backwards. Noah thought that this was a hack, but Gil thought the game was haunted. He didn't think that the copy was the only haunted version of the game. He thought all the copies were haunted by Tails. When Noah beat the first race, he unlocked Supersonic. Gil knew that Noah learned all the 7K off it. Sorry. But Noah didn't question how he got it. But he did stand up and cheered for himself. "How did you unlock him so quickly?" "I don't know!" Noah screamed excitedly. "Why are you questioning it, Gil? Something feels weird about this game," Gil said. "The game feels haunted or something. You've been watching too many horror movies," Noah said. "You know I don't want that stuff, Noah," Gil said. Noah finished his second race, Supersonic, when the game said Challenger was approaching. The Challenger approaching, the screen faded into black and stayed black for about 2 minutes. It then cut into a picture of Sonic being violently attacked by what looked like to be a stuffed animal version of Tails. Very loud screaming and laughter for a split second. Then it went to the race. When the race started, Supersonic was standing on the track by himself. After the "Ready, Set, Go" was said, Supersonic started to move by himself. Gil looked over to Noah and saw that his hands weren't on the controller. As soon as Supersonic crossed the finish line, Noah was able to control him, and what looked like Tails was right behind him. Supersonic and Tails crossed the finish line. It looked like Tails won, but it said Supersonic won. That's when it said they unlocked the Tails doll and the Tails doll curse. When this happened, Noah and Gil both looked very confused. "Is that a letter?" Noah asked Gil, and Gil could do all Gil could do was nod his head. No one to play as the Tails doll when the letter opened up. "Whatever you do not read the letter," Gil warned Noah. But Noah didn't listen and read it anyway. What read was, "Can you feel the sunshine?" lyrics backwards. When Noah was done, the TV started to vibrate. Noah took a hammer and started to hit the TV with it. The TV stopped vibrating. "I stopped the TV from vibrating, Noah," Noah said. "Yes, but how?" "Dang it, why do I keep yawning so much?" "Oh well. But how do we play the game?" Gil said. "I have a TV in my room," Noah said as he unplugged the system. From now the broken TV wall. "You know what your mother and dad are your mother and dad are gonna kill you for breaking the TV." Gil said, "I know." Noah said, "But it was worth it." They went upstairs to Noah's bedroom. When they got to Noah's bedroom, the broken TV started to vibrate again, and then the Tails doll came out. Noah and Gil were now playing a different game because of what had happened. They were playing Sonic Adventure 2 on Sega Dreamcast. The doorbell rang. Noah and Gil went to answer the door, but then they opened it when no one was there. Noah closed the door, and when the doorbell rang again, Noah opened the door and no one was there. He closed the door, but he kept his hands on the doorknob. Doorbell rang again, then Noah opened the door as fast as he could, but no one was there. The only thing that was there was a Tails doll. Noah brought it inside the house and washed what looked like blood off of it in the kitchen sink. When he washed the blood off, he sat it up in the couple of dishes to dry and went upstairs. Soon the Tails doll stood up and flew off the counter and onto the floor. He walked up to the stairs and flew up them. Then he went to Noah's bedroom. Gil then felt like they both were being watched by something evil. Hey, Noah, do you feel like we're being watched? Gil asked Noah. Are you sure you don't want to watch horror movies? Of course, Noah asked Gil. Of course I'm sure, said. I have to go to the bathroom, Gil said as he was walking to the bathroom. He saw something out of the corner of his eye. It looked like a Tails doll. So he turned towards his left and didn't see anything. He looked to his right and didn't see anything. He thought it was just an imagination. He went to the bedroom. When he was going back to the bedroom, he saw something move. So he went to go see what it was. Then he saw it move again and walked towards it. Gil saw the Tails doll and walked over to pick it up to bring it to the room. When he brought it up and showed Noah, Noah asked Gil, where did you find it? I found it by the stairs, Gil said. I thought I'd left it in the kitchen. Anyway, let's play Sonic R again. Noah said, don't you remember what happened before? Gil asked. Yeah, so? So, do you want to kill your TV too? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, everybody. That was a freak accident, Noah said, as he put the game in Sega Saturn. He then played the tag game as the Tails doll, and as soon as he tagged the last person, Tails doll that was in the room came to life. Noah and Gil both sat up and walked towards the door. Noah opened it, and they both ran out as fast as they could downstairs. Almost got to the front door when Tails doll fell in front of them and killed Noah with his razor-sharp claws. This made Gil very angry, and he grabbed the baseball bat and started swinging at the Tails doll, each hit missing. He swung it one last time before the Tails doll caught it and broke it. Gil then stepped on its head and ran to the kitchen to get one of those kitchen knives and swung at the doll again. Tails doll caught it again and killed Gil. The Tails doll went back upstairs into the TV. The police came to the house because the neighbors said they could. There was a loud noise coming from Noah's house. But when they got there, Noah and Gil were both upstairs in Noah's bedroom. When the police took the Sega Saturn to the station, the partner said there was no word or weapon. That's it. I'm sorry for yawning a whole bunch, but that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember.